Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Navidad, my nigga, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you already know. Cheers, everybody. We gonna start this Christmas video off by shotgunning a beer. Let's get it. Ow, that hurt. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to ADiktion TV. I hope everybody is having a good Christmas night. I had a very good Christmas, man. Seeing all my family, seeing some friends, you know what I'm saying? I've had a very good day. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm pretty litty like a titty right now. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty damn drunk right now. But hey, cheers. It's Christmas, you know what I'm saying? So in today's video, I thought I would give you guys my top 10 Christmas movies of all time, you know what I'm saying? Some of these movies are very kid-friendly, and some of these movies are not kid-friendly at all, you know what I'm saying? But before we get into the video, if you don't mind, go down, grab the like button, and grab the subscribe button. That would be awesome. So we're going to start this video off with 3 honorable mentions, and then we'll get into the top 10. And my first honorable mention is going to be Krampus. It's a horror / comedy / Christmas movie about the Christmas demon Krampus. You know, he's the evil version of Santa Claus, you know. He does all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm going to say this movie, yes, it has horror elements, but it is hilarious. It's a comedy, horror, Christmas movie. I think it's funny. My second honorable mention is going to be A Bad Mom's Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Damn. Whew, had to get that out. A Bad Mom's Christmas, it's pretty damn funny, but it's mainly for adults, starring Kristen Bell, Mila Kunis, Catherine Hahn. 3 hotties, you know what I'm saying, getting lit on Christmas and turning up. And my last honorable mention is going to be Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad, who are fighting back and forth to get this Turbo Man doll for their kids. And dude, all hell breaks loose through this movie. Shit involving bombs, police, and all kinds of ignorant shit, but it's hilarious. So let's go ahead and get into my number 10 on this list. And coming in at number 10 is going to be A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Yes, it's got Christmas elements. This movie is funny, perverted, and extremely over the top, but it is pretty damn funny. And I love the cast on this movie. You got John Chow, you got Danny Trejo, Cal Penn. You know, this movie's funny as hell. I love this, and I love the scene where, you know, Harold's trying to get a Christmas tree to impress his father-in-law. And he goes to this party, and it's just a bunch of young teenagers partying and stuff. So he has to play beer pong with this other guy, this other kid, to win the Christmas tree. And I love the beer pong scene. But then they end up getting drugged, and they start tripping balls. So they turn into claymation, and y'all know how them old claymation Christmas movies were. This shit was funny, but this movie is ignorant. It involves everything from like a 7-year-old getting high on weed to getting high on cocaine to animated dicks flopping out and Neil Patrick Harris. And I ain't gonna lie though, this movie is hilarious, but it's not a family-friendly movie, and that's why it's in the number 10 spot on my list. Coming in at number 9 is going to be Friday After Next, starring Ice Cube and Mike Epps. And it's another adult movie, but it's still a Christmas movie. And these niggas get robbed by a nigga dressed as Santa Claus at the beginning of the movie, you know what I'm saying? Ice Cube gets his ass beat with a Christmas tree. The nigga straight up picks up a Christmas tree, beats the shit out of him. And I'm like, hey, this is funny as hell so far. But they get these jobs as security guards working at this strip mall, and it's Christmas time, so all kinds of hell breaks loose. I'm trying not to spoil stuff for y'all in these movies, but I think you guys would enjoy Friday After Next, especially if you like stupid comedy like me. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Some people are like, why would you watch that stupid shit? Well, that's the thing. I'm Darius. I love watching stupid shit that's going to make me laugh. That's 85% of Adam Sandler's movies. They're stupid, but they make me laugh. Coming in at number 8 is going to be The Night Before, starring Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Anthony Mackie. And it's about these 3 friends who always hang out on Christmas, and they're trying to find this Christmas ball. They've been wanting to go to this Christmas ball. This Christmas ball is invitation only, and all kinds of crazy shit happens. And I remember Seth Rogen, I've only seen this movie once, but it made the list because it made me laugh that hard. But he ends up finding, he ends up tripping on these shrooms, and he has like a bad trip in this club, and they got to do all this and that crazy shit to try to get to this Christmas ball. Do they ever make it to the Christmas ball? Hey, I'm going to let you guys find out, so you definitely got to check out The Night Before. Coming in at number 7 is definitely a family-friendly movie. You watch it with the kids, watch it with everybody. Coming in at number 7 is going to be The Year Without a Santa Claus. And I remember when my mom had me watch this when I was a kid, and I absolutely loved this movie. It was funny, but the 2 main things I remembered about this movie was Snow Miser and Heat Miser. And they control different parts of the world, where some different parts of the world are cold and other parts are hot, you know, warm, and then you got cool and chill, and their mother is obviously Mother Nature. But dude, these niggas jam, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They each have their own theme song on the same beat. You know, it's like, I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow. And then you got Heat Miser over there. I'm Mr. Green Christmas, I'm Mr. Sun. And I love it, bro. Like, nah, that's definitely a family-friendly movie. You should definitely watch during the holidays, man. Like, hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm a grown-ass man, and I'll watch that movie again. Coming in at number 6 is going to be, and it's a classic, coming in at number 6 is A National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, starring Chevy Chase. Bro, this movie is hilarious, and I feel like you could watch this movie with your family. I mean, yeah, it's got some adult jokes in there, but it's not like it's rated R. It's PG-13, and it's got some pretty funny jokes in there, but it's got some good Christmas elements in it too. And we gotta talk about Cousin Eddie. Cousin Eddie dumping his septic tank in places that he shouldn't be dumping them. And there's one specific scene that I just laugh my ass off, and it's when Chevy Chase is putting up the Christmas lights on the house, and his ladder like goes down a level, and he's falling like and or something happens with the ladder. It's been so long since I've seen it, but this cracked me up. This motherfucker is on the ladder, and he's looking around like, you know what I'm saying, trying to make sure the neighbors don't see him and shit. And the squirrel in the Christmas tree. I ain't gonna lie, this movie's extra, but I like extra. You know what I'm saying? And y'all should definitely check out National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I'm sure y'all have seen it, but for those of you that haven't, dude, definitely check it out. It's on HBO Max right now. Hey, watch that shit. That's not eggnog. You already know I'm getting lit. So let's go ahead and get into number 5. And coming in at number 5 is A Medea Christmas. First of all, y'all know I love Medea. Tyler Perry playing Medea. Hey, it cracks me up. And I think A Medea Christmas, it's appropriate for all ages, for real. I mean, yeah, it's got some jokes in there, but bro, come on. You got a Medea movie, and it stars Larry the Cable Guy. Come on, man. That shit's hilarious. I shouldn't even, you might not have never seen the movie, and just me telling you that you got Tyler Perry and Larry the Cable Guy in there, bro, you know y'all gonna be laughing your asses off, man. So another thing I like about it is it also tells you it doesn't matter, race don't matter, especially around the holidays. But race shouldn't matter at all. But you know, it's got a black woman from the city who is married to a white man from the country, and I think it just sends a good message about, you know, love whoever you want. It don't matter what color anybody is. You know, you can't help who you love. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I mean, you love who you love. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm black. I'm in a relationship with a white woman. You know what I'm saying? We get some dirty comments every now and then, but hey, shit happens. If you love somebody, you deal with the bullshit. You know what I mean? And that's one reason I love Tyler Perry's A Madea Christmas. But that's not the only reason. I love it because it's hilarious. I mean, come on, y'all. It's Madea. Y'all know Madea don't stop. Madea always talking some shit. Coming in at number 4 is going to be Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. 8 Crazy Nights, yes, it involves Christmas elements. It's got reindeer, all kinds of shit. It's more of a Hanukkah movie because Adam Sandler's Jewish. You guys know this, I'm sure. But no, it's definitely got like a Christmas feel to it. And it's animated. It's a cartoon movie. But I love it because it's Adam Sandler and it's a musical. And I have owned every single Adam Sandler album in my life, and I don't care how stupid his songs are and how perverted or whatever they are. Adam Sandler is an artist. Like, he might not, I mean, I think he takes his music serious, even if he's saying stupid, crazy shit. And when I saw 8 Crazy Nights as a kid, dude, I fell in love with it. It's not too perverted. It's got some sick jokes in there, but I'd say you could watch that with the family. It's definitely more for the adults, but it's a good movie. And you know me, I love a good Christmas movie. Excuse me. It's got some good, catchy songs in it. And the sad part is, I own the 8 Crazy Nights soundtrack as well. I've had it since like 7th grade maybe. And I know every word to every song in this movie. And then you got this old couple in the movie named Eleanor and Whitey. And what's funny about it is Adam Sandler, he plays himself as a character named Davy. He plays an old man named Whitey. He plays an old woman named Eleanor, and he also plays the deer in the movie. And dude, it's extra. And then there's a couple side characters in there Adam Sandler lends his voice to as well. So if you ain't seen 8 Crazy Nights, you should definitely check it out. Coming in at number 3 is going to be, which you could consider a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie. Coming in at number 3 is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Bro, I love this movie, and I will watch this movie until the day I die. I have so much love for this movie. As you can see, I got my Jack in the tree. I got Sally right here, and then I got a Jack and Sally ornament. You know what I'm saying? Where's it at? I got a Oogie Boogie tattoo. I got Jack Skellington all over my arms, so you know what I'm saying. But no, I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a musical. Y'all know I love horror. It's creepy, but it involves Christmas as well. And I think it's pretty dope. Like, you got Jack Skellington, who goes to Christmas Town, never experienced Christmas in his life. He lives in Halloween Town. And he's just taken back by what Christmas is. He doesn't understand it, but he wants to learn about it. And I've actually met people who've never celebrated Christmas, don't know shit about it because of their religion. And that's kind of what it feels like. You know what I mean? And Jack and Sally, they're hilarious. Zero, he's awesome. Lock, Shock, and Barrel, Oogie Boogie. Hey, you gotta love these characters, man. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm always gonna love The Nightmare Before Christmas. And there's so many people who ask me, they're like, why do you love this movie so much? And I always explain it to them. And 90% of those people have never seen the movie. Because they're like, no man, that shit's too weird for me. And I'm just like, how is it too weird? There's all kinds of weird ass movies out there, but you like this and you like that. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that The Grinch ain't fucking weird. And speaking of The Grinch, coming in at number 2 is going to be How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Jim Carrey. I have loved this movie since it came out, man. I will never forget. Me and my grandpa went and saw this movie when it first came out, and I was very, very hyped up for this movie, for real, man. Because when I was a little kid, I was such a fan of the original 1966 Grinch cartoon movie. I loved that movie with a passion, man. I mean, I could have put the Grinch on the list like 2 or 3 times. There's so many different versions of the Grinch. But Jim Carrey's Grinch, for me, oh man, I love it to death. The music, and yes, I know it's weird. It's Dr. Seuss. Come on, anything we get from Dr. Seuss, all I'm going to say is that nigga he was on some good drugs back in his day. But no, the Grinch is number 2 because, for one, I love Jim Carrey. For second, I just thought the movie was hilarious. It was entertaining. It's family friendly. It does have jokes in it that the kids might not catch, that the adults will catch. But I just love the story. You know, he's an outcast. And he hates Christmas for good reasons, you know what I'm saying? If they're wanting a nigga singing about how much of a piece of shit the Grinch is every 5 seconds, well, maybe he wouldn't be such a dick. And the Grinch, he's just creepy as hell. But I'm going to say the effects and everybody's costumes in the Grinch, it was awesome. I got deep love for the Grinch, and I'm going to have a deep love for the Grinch until the day I die. Well, here we are at number 1. And before we get to number 1, you already know, we're going to shotgun a beer together. You know the tradition here on ADiktion TV. If you're drinking, you could drink with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know y'all got some eggnog out there. It's probably spiked with a little bit of whiskey. Don't lie to me. I know what y'all do. But hey, let's shotgun this beer and get into number 1. Cheers, everybody. Ow. Ooh. And coming in at number 1 is going to be The Santa Claus, starring Tim Allen. Bro, I have loved this movie ever since I was a very, very little kid. Oh, man. And for one, I love Tim Allen, man. Tim Allen's hilarious. I used to watch Home Improvement all the time. But The Santa Claus actually gives me the feeling of Christmas when I watch it. Like, you could watch all kinds of movies that have Christmas in the title, but Christmas has a certain feeling to it, and I feel like The Santa Claus delivers on that feeling. And it tells the story of an average dude named Scott Calvin, who has a child with his ex-wife. They've been divorced, and his son comes to spend the holidays with him. And Christmas Eve night, going into Christmas, they're in bed and they're sleeping, and they hear something on the roof, and they're just both like, what the fuck? La, la, la. Like, that didn't say what the fuck, but they're just both like, what's going on? And la la la. So Tim Allen runs outside, and sadly, he yells, "Hey you!" And it startles Santa Claus, and Santa Claus falls and slips off the roof, and he dies. And Tim Allen's looking for identification on Santa Claus, and he finds this card, and it says, "Put on my suit and the reindeer will know what to do." So Tim Allen's just like, yeah, okay, yeah, right. And they look on the roof. There's a sleigh with reindeer. And so Tim Allen puts on the suit. And between that Christmas and the next Christmas coming, Tim Allen starts growing all this facial hair. He gains all this weight. He is turning into Santa Claus. And, you know, they end up going to the North Pole the night that he put the suit on. And it's all kinds of dopeness, if you ask me. I don't care. Y'all call me immature. I love this movie, man. I will love this movie for the rest of my life. That's why it's my number 1. And every Christmas I watch this movie. You know what I'm saying? There's times I've watched this movie and it's nowhere near Christmas just because I love the movie that much. Very family friendly. And like I say, with a few movies on this list, and like you could say with a lot of Disney movies from back then, and some Disney movies from now, there's a lot of adult jokes in the movie that you will not catch. I even like the Santa Claus 2. Not a huge fan of the Santa Claus 3, but the Santa Claus 2 I thought was good. And when it says the Santa Claus, it's not Santa Claus. It's a clause in a contract. You know what I'm saying? It's the Santa Claus. So you got like a clause in the contract. You put on the suit. You're the big guy. You know, you're automatically Santa Claus. Excuse me. And it's up to you to make sure all the kids get their presents. You are now Santa Claus. And that's one thing I did like about the sequel, was he had to find his Mrs. Claus. But I'm not going to say too much more if you haven't seen it, because I don't want to spoil anything for you, you know what I'm saying? So go watch the Santa Claus and the Santa Claus 2 for yourselves. You can completely ignore the Santa Claus 3 if you want to. But that's my top 10 Christmas movies of all time. And if you guys haven't seen some of the movies on this list, you should definitely check them out. They crack me up. I love them. They mean something to me. If they didn't, they wouldn't be on the list. You know what I'm saying? And that's why my honorable mentions were just honorable mentions. I enjoy them, but they're not something I'll watch around Christmas. Everything on the list, everything else on the list, I would definitely watch around Christmas, and I've watched most of these movies this year. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, guys, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, Feliz Navidad, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, takan takan, everything. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, guys, coming at you from ADiktion TV.